Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. In this video I wanted to show something new that I did to the car. So on the right here is my car. That's my slightly modified 22 WRX. Beside it is a co-worker's vehicle, and that's a stock WRX. It's completely stock, so we get a very nice comparison here between the two. And what I wanted to show is the wheel spacers. So a couple of days ago I put wheel spacers on my car. 20 millimeter wheel spacers, and what wheel spacers do is they push the wheel out a little bit to make it have a wider stance, make it look a bit more aggressive. There is an arguable positive point on it other than the looks, that it helps with some traction or going around the corner, because now you have a wider track. So 20 millimeters on each side, that's approximately a 3/4 of an inch push from each side, so you get about a 1.5 inch wider track. So let's take a look at it here. Yeah, and I'll pan over to my co-worker's car to show you the difference. So this is a car with spacers, so as you can see the wheels go out all the ways to the fenders, and you know, maybe arguably a little bit over, as you can see on the rear and front wheels here, versus a co-worker's vehicle right here. Now he's got the wheel turned, but as you can see, even with the turn, you can see that it's kind of pushed in about 3/4 of an inch, and you can definitely see it on the rear wheel right here. So I always think that these kind of look funny from the factory with the wheel being pushed in, especially with the fenders. With the fenders flaring out, it does make it look like they're even more inward from factory. You can clearly see it right here. I will show you the other side. So this is stock, and this is non-stock. There you go. So this is a good view where you can clearly see my wheel being pushed out a little bit versus this one right here. It's not a big change. It's only 20 millimeters, so 3/4 of an inch. But I think you can agree it gives it a nice wider stance and it looks more aggressive. There's a couple of ways of doing this, either using just a different rim with a wider tire track, I guess you could say it, wider tire width. You can get one that's 9.5 inches versus the stock rims here, which have an 8.5 inches width. That's one way to do it, or to push the wheel out with spacers, which is what I did. That way you can keep the OEM, the original rim. So that's that, just a short video. What do you guys think? You like it? Do you not? And actually, let me zoom in just a little closer just so that you can see what I actually did. So this is the spacer right here, 20 millimeter spacer. Basically, I took off the rim. There was nothing here. I put on that spacer. It's got its own studs. It threads onto, it goes onto the hub right here. Actually, maybe I got my nomenclature wrong, but I believe that's a hub. Anyways, the spacer goes on that, and then it's got its own studs. The wheel goes on top of the spacer, and then the original lug nuts go on. Everything is torqued to the manufacturer's specifications, which in this case is 89 foot-pounds. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Is it a waste of money? Let me know. See you in the next one.